20 years from now, we're expected to have another Y2K that'll wreak havoc in computer networks around the world. And we know that thanks to Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah, Gangnam Style. Oddly, that catchy song from 2012 helped us realize that the computers we were using would reach their ultimate capacity to compute calendar data after January 19, 2038. But this is actually very similar to what happened in 1999 when society feared the Y2K bug would crash all the world's computers as we rang in the new year on January 1st, 2000. People even thought planes would fall out of the sky. And although that didn't happen, some computer systems did get messed up. And you know what they say, those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. So, how can we prepare for 2038 and avoid the next Y2K? In 1999, we were prepared for the worst. If you were alive and old enough to remember ringing in the new millennium, then you know that everyone was going apeshit over the Y2K bug.
They're now busy rehearsing how to stop the Y2K glitch that could bring Armageddon.
Personally, I was terrified. My parents had to sit me down because I was having a panic attack, thinking the world was going to end. But that's just because I didn't understand what Y2K meant. So, what was it? The Y2K bug was just a problem with coding and dates. Computer programs from the 20th century were using two-digit codes to represent the year. The year 1978 was recorded as 78, 1982 was just 82, 1999 was input as 99, etc., etc. This setup was mostly because of costly data storage at the time. Fun fact, in 1995, IBM sold a 1 gigabyte drive for $3,000. That's about $5,000 if you adjust for inflation. Regardless, all you need to know is that people wanted to save space, and this was a simple solution. That is until the year 2000 came around, when engineers realized that programs and software might not interpret 00 as 2000, but as the turn of the 20th century. So the date January 1st, 2000 would be interpreted as January 1st, 1900. That could cause a whole lot of issues for systems that have daily routines, such as planes and trains running behind schedule, banks messing up daily interest rates, and power plants coming up with incorrect calculations that could put nearby residents at risk. But no, in the end, the whole Y2K problem turned out to be less disastrous than anticipated.
It probably won't mean the trashing of millions of computers like these today, just the tinkering with a few essential chips.
Research claims that precisely at 3:14 and 7 seconds Universal Time on January 19, 2038, systems running on 32-bit processors won't be able to cope with the date and time change. This is because the 32-bit computer system started counting the time in seconds from January 1st, 1970. 32-bit systems only have the capacity to count up to this number. That's 68 years worth of seconds, and on January 9th, 2038, that counting will reach its ultimate capacity. And this is where we thank Psy's hit single Gangnam Style. In 2014, YouTube had to upgrade its 32-bit systems to 64-bit because the Gangnam Style video exceeded the number of views those old systems could handle. 64-bit systems have a bigger capacity to compute. To be exact, they can count up to 9 quintillion seconds. That's more than 292 billion years. Billion! By the time 64-bit systems reach their ultimate capacity, anyone watching this video will be dead. I mean, really. The sun is gonna die in 5 billion years, so nothing on this planet will actually be alive. Safe to say, we don't have to worry about any similar computing system failures after 2038. Now, you're probably wondering if your computer runs on 32-bit or 64-bit, but fret not, because chances are you already have a 64-bit computer. Most personal computers sold after 2003 run on a 64-bit processor. And if you still have a computer older than 2003, well, just kidding. Please make sure to recycle your electronic waste properly. Just to clarify, your 32-bit computer will probably still turn on in 2038, it just won't compute data that well. But while most of us are running on 64-bit, there are still some antiquated 32-bit systems out there. Most of them can be upgraded to 64-bit systems over time though. Again, we have 20 years to do this. Plenty of time. So don't go believing any conspiracy theories on 2038, claiming planes will fall from the sky and that'll pave the way to the end of civilization as we know it. Because all we need is an upgrade.
Hey y'all, thank you so much for watching Contextual. If you enjoyed watching this as much as we did making it, then please make sure to like and subscribe, and tune in next Thursday to watch a new episode. Also, we would love to hear from you, so if you have any topic ideas or just want to chat, make sure to comment in the section below or message us. See you next time.